Active, innovative, competitive, the country steps into a new zone of progress and prosperity, taking great strides as it finds solutions, building a better and safer world for a science-engaged citizenry. The Department of Science and Technology hosts the 2014 National Science and Technology Week to showcase the Philippines as a science nation meeting global challenges. Be enthralled and enlightened from July 24 to the 28th at the SMX Convention Center, Mall of Asia, Pasay City. Catch the exciting exhibits, lively forums, the National Invention Contest, and other highlights to regale your mind and spirit. Move into a realm of excellence at the 2014 NSTW, a science nation for the global scene.
This year NCW is momentous, for this year NCW is the largest in DOST history. This year there are over 300 plus exhibits, and they may seem unrelated. There are actually threads that interweave them all together into an empowering S&T infrastructure. We at the UST have identified the most critical, strategic, cutting-edge technologies and facilities that our country needs now and in the future, which we believe will enable us to deliver the 8 outcomes we have committed to our President and ultimately to our bosses. They are transformative, meaning they will change the way we do things. They have broad application, being the threads that I mentioned earlier, providing the necessary interconnection of the projects we are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with me. The thread that I have walked through is but a single thread amongst many others. Science and technology is truly a complex of interconnected scientific discipline whose impact increases as the interconnectedness increases. So to my fellow members of the science and engineering community, let us work towards greater connectedness, for therein lies, I believe, our aspiration towards being a science nation. Thank you and good night.
I shall keep my remarks brief this morning, which for someone like me, who delivers speeches for a living, is not an easy thing to do. Promise I shall be done and over within 5 to 7 minutes. I believe that this country would end up a better place if we keep R&D research and development. But for the S&T community to fill the gaps and find the cures, they need all the help they can get. And we can begin by funding their dreams. Genius, as what has been famously defined, is not just 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. It also needs 100% appropriations. PDAF freed about 25 billion in annual funds. The S&T community should get dividends out of the pork abolition. I propose that DOST grants in aid be raised to at least 4 billion next year from 2 billion this year. It is time to settle our payables to the science community by settling our arrears. We are paying for a brighter future. The President will submit the national budget next week. I share your hope that science will get its due. The calculus of economic development is that for a country to prosper, its government must not experiment with a budget for science and technology. So again, I promise to be brief. Maraming salamat to the science community for all your creativeness, for your innovation, for the Department Stewardship. Secretary Montero, congratulations for this week's event. I'm sure it will be a resounding success. Maraming salamat.
At this point, we shall be hearing the message of the President of the Republic of the Philippines. To represent His Excellency, Benigno S. Aquino III, is our very own DOST Secretary, the Honorable Mario G. Montero.
From the moment our administration assumed office, we have taken a proactive approach in harnessing the power of technology to respond to the needs of our people. We were certain that, given the natural creativity and skills of our people, it was only a matter of time before we found innovative solutions to the problems and risks our nation confronts, which include the worsening impacts of climate change worldwide. Perhaps the most prominent among our efforts in this sector is Project NOVA, one of the flagship programs of our Department of Science and Technology. Over the past couple of years, this initiative has proven to be invaluable to our people in a very sense. Project NOVA saves lives. For instance, under Project NOVA is the Dream LIDAR program, which includes the use of LIDAR technology to create more accurate disaster maps of areas frequently hit by typhoons. We have also acquired Doppler radars and rain gauges, strategically positioned in areas where they can best estimate the amount of rainfall brought by incoming cyclones. This gives us more accurate warning systems that have changed the way the government prepares for and responds to disaster.
This year's recipient of the EDUARDO A. QUISUMBING Medal comes from the Research Center for the Natural and Applied Sciences, College of Science, and the Graduate School, University of Santo Tomas. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's awardee for the EDUARDO QUISUMBING Medal is Dr. Gregorio Jonathan D. Alejandro. Is a professor at the Marine Sciences Institute, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's awardee is Dr. Rodora B. Azanza. The recipient of the Outstanding Science Administrator Award or the Juscori O'Malley Medal for the year 2014 is Dr. Reynaldo B. Ebora. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's recipient of the Gregorio Y. ZARA Medal is Tessie C. Nunez from the National Coconut Research Center, Visayas State University. Congratulations to all the achievers in science and technology. And now, we are happy to launch a new program which enhances and modernizes the Department of Science and Technology's testing services throughout the country. This is what we call the One Lab, an integrated online one-stop shop system for laboratory testing services to assist micro, small, and medium enterprises for global competitiveness.
I declare the 2014 National Science and Technology Week officially open.